What you think produces energy in the universe that, if you think it often enough and long enough, will actually produce a physical result in your life. Our second level of creation is our words. As you speak, so will it be done. And so your word is really a form of energy. You're actually producing energy in the room with what you say. And that energy is creative. You say something often enough, loudly enough, and I promise you it will come to pass. If two or more start saying the same thing, I assure you it will come to pass. And when a whole group of people start saying the same thing, it cannot help but come to pass. This is called group consciousness, and it's, by the way, why the world is the way it is. Because our collective consciousness has not allowed itself to be raised to the level of the individual consciousnesses of many of us.
If a person would sit down and let their body relax, totally relax, and then start to visualize in their mind, see themselves the way they want to see themselves. See how you'd like to live your life. See yourself living it that way.
Okay.
Now understand that that's a picture in your mind. Take that picture and describe it. Write it out in the present tense. I am so happy now that I see myself, and write it out. Start to read it and read it and read it and read it every day. Carry it around and keep reading it. The one point that all the great teachers all down through history have all agreed on, they've been in complete unanimous agreement on it, we become what we think about. Now it may be fantasy at first, it might even appear to us as being a lie. But if you read it often enough, you'll start to believe it.
Now, an ignorant person does not understand that they can operate with their intellectual factors, they can choose the picture and get emotionally involved, and they can see the results come about in their life. They don't understand that they're letting their results control their thinking. So they set a goal, but then they look for the signals that it's going to happen. Where they start to look at the empty bank account, the wealth, it's not there. We don't know if we're going to have enough money to keep going. And what we do at that point, we forget our goal and we start to worry. And then we doubt ourselves, and it's a negative experience. It's a psychic disease. That worry instantly and automatically turns into an emotional state called fear. That energy that we call fear, that negative energy, must be expressed through the only medium it can be expressed through, and that's this thing that you live in, your physical body.
What's good, my boys? Okay, so today's topic that we're going to talk about, this is very, very important for me, bro, I swear, and I hope you guys can genuinely learn some shit, right? So the title of this video is going to be cut off all distractions to let the law of attraction bring you satisfaction. You dig what the fuck I'm saying, right? So check this out, right? Through me understanding the world and understanding that manifestation is real, and noticing that I'm literally accomplishing the goals that I set out, and they're actually becoming a lot more easier, seeing that my subscriber count is going up, seeing that I'm getting money from this shit, seeing that I'm literally I'm taking step by steps to get to the place that I want to be. To get into that place, you have to be in full content and full emotions all towards what you got going on, right? So the law of attraction, right? This is a book that I'm going to buy and go over, but generally though, it's more so of what you speak and what you believe, and the shit that you have faith in towards, emotion towards, you can think and see and visualize that you are gonna get what you see in your vision, right? So that's why I say, when my vision is like, I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm going to come through with a fucking Corvette, I'm going to do everything that I'm supposed to do, I'm going to touch millions of subscribers on YouTube, I know I'm going to help the world and change the world and give people money, and all sorts of things. I know I'm gonna buy my mother a house, I know I'm gonna buy her a car. These things I can see, I can already see them happening. I can already see the smile on my mom's face from buying her a car and a house. I can see me coming through with a fucking vet, all blacked out, wild body vet. You feel what I'm saying? I could see myself literally stop being poor and living in this fucking slave reality and getting all the money that I truly want to possess in this world. I could see the vision of Patrick becoming greater and greater as the years go by. I'm about to be 21. So by 25, I have this goal of becoming really great and understanding that I'm taking the steps that I need to get there, right? This big step right here that I need to stress to you, that I struggle with myself, is cutting off the distractions. You feel what I'm saying? It's cutting off all the bullshit, right? For me, the bullshit for you is probably going to be completely different from the bullshit of me, right? So understand this. Parties, I could give two fucks about. You understand? I don't care about parties. Maybe for you, it's partying. Or maybe for you, it's jerking off. I don't care about jerking off. Like, if I'm going to bust a nut, whatever, I would have to do it with a woman. I'm not doing it to porn, to a TV screen. You feel what I'm saying? That could be one of your distractions. A lot of it is your vices. It could be porn. It could be partying. It could be an alcohol addiction. It could be a weed addiction. It can be anything that is taking you away from your purpose is a distraction. For me, it's women in real life. And for me, it's generally a lot of the social media, right? I really want you to understand it, because I can't stand social media in the way of how addicted you can actually become to it, whether I want to agree with it or not. I have times where I go off social media for a month and understand that I live in real life and that I'm really lit in real life. And seeing that social media is not good for me. It's not good for the average human that's really trying to get out of the mud and like want to accomplish their goals, because social media is a big distraction, right? Just out of nowhere, I'll pull out my phone and look at Instagram. Out of nowhere, I just pull out my phone and look at TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing some brain dead bot shit, right? And seeing that it's not beneficial to me in any type of way, where if I'd rather be reading a book, if I'm reading a book, right? Say I'm about to start reading a book, and this happened to me literally just yesterday, and understanding that I had to make this video because this is something that's really real. That I'm about to read my book, and I try to go for an hour to 2 hours of reading to get as much knowledge as I possibly can and really understand and learn on top of the work that I do and on top of the gym and all sorts of things, right? So I pull out my phone, bro. Like, it's just something natural that you pull out your phone and you go on TikTok. You pull out your phone, you go on Instagram. And then when I go on Instagram or TikTok, I'm watching Reels or I'm watching TikToks. This can go for an average of 20 to 30 minutes without me realizing, like, holy shit, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be reading. Then I start to read, but then even then I'm already in the mode where I kind of want to be entertained. I want these dopamine rushes from these little 7-clip videos, and this hinders your attention span. This is why when you talk to someone, they're literally like looking all around because their attention span is low. They don't fucking, they're like a brain dead bot. You can't speak with people because if they're looking all around, looking at oh my God, that color of that flower over there. Oh, this, that, and the third. It's like having a conversation with a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? And this is where the distractions really get to me, because I understand my goals. I still do them in a way. And of course I still do them. I make my videos, you know, that's number one, everything, you know what I'm saying? But seeing it in a way where it's taking me off of my pathway from, you know, like making as much YouTube videos that I could possibly can, right? Like, say for each day I have a goal of trying to make like anywhere from 1 to 3 YouTube videos. Some days when I'm just in these modes, like of just watching these videos, it takes me out and brings me to a low vibration, which takes me away from the mindset of I'm supposed to be making YouTube videos. Maybe I should call my boys, or maybe I should, you know, all of these distractions that you have, maybe I should call my boys and we're on a group call for fucking hours. That's a waste of time. We're not even talking about anything really real, you know what I'm saying? That is a waste. That's a distraction. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that every now and then you can't go to a party, that you can't go, you know, indulge into something, right? But you have to have a real majority balance of, like, for me, for partying, right? This might be big for you, but for partying, probably once every like 4, 5, 6 months. Just as recently, I went to a party about like 3 weeks ago, but I don't even care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Once every 4, 5, 6 months, that's not too bad. You know what I'm saying? But realizing that you have to go all in so that the law of attraction can really work, that you can really manifest everything that you vision and that you see, because I see it thoroughly. But just imagine a mind blocking of this is your vision right here, and just being cut off by a fucking social media break, or watching or talking or hanging out with people who are not good for you, or watching videos that is literally brain dead, that's not teaching you things. These are cutting you off. These are little small things that's taking you away from your goals. And I've realized this because I heard this one quote, it's like 1,000 paper cuts. And this is where all of these small little distractions break it up. And once you really have all of these small little distractions in your mind, they're going to take you away from your big goal. It's not about that one big slice that will kill you. It's all the small paper cuts that kill you. That when you wake up, you're on your phone for 30 minutes, like how I've been. I'm not even going to lie to you. I wake up the first thing in the morning. I'm supposed to write my goals. Literally every day I did that when I was working. I wake up 4 a.m., write down my goals. Now I'm waking up around 6, 7 a.m., but I'm still like, I'll take the first 30 minutes and go on YouTube or go on Instagram or go on TikTok, which is brain dead. That's not what I'm supposed to do. My goal, my paper's right there. I'm supposed to write my goals the first thing that I wake up. I know this deep down inside, but it's 1,000 paper cuts where I'm like, I'm already on Instagram. I'm looking at it. I'm going through videos. Once you get into that loophole, you just keep going. And then 20, 30 minutes is like, holy shit, what the fuck am I doing? Those are 1,000 paper cuts that are going to take you away from what your goals are, what you manifest, what you want out of this world. This is what will take you away. Women will take you away from your goals, bro. Spending time with girls, all sorts of things, texting them all day, having to worry about, oh, what should I text her? Or what should I do? Should I plan out this date? Should I go out with this girl? Should I fuck this girl? All of this is taking you away from your goals. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, every now and then is not wrong. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I still indulge into casual sex, but that's every now and then. You feel what I'm saying? But maybe for a lot of guys, you'll see me as like crazy. Whoa, you only have sex once a month, once or twice a month. That's all. I don't give a fuck. My goals come before all of these hoes, because once I really get all the things that I want, all the money, all sorts of things, all the hoes are gonna be there anyways. So I'm not putting effort towards that. I'm putting effort towards my goals. But that's one of the 1,000 paper cuts. All right, spending time with a girl. What should I do? Should we go out to eat? Should we do this, that, and the third? That is going to take you and steer you away from your fucking goals. That's the biggest thing and the takeaway from this whole thing. Like, I really need you to understand that manifestation is real. Really going through and analyzing, visualizing, and with the Spirit of God and the Holy Spirit, you could accomplish your goals. A lot of people still don't understand that. Like, I won't be a millionaire. Like, right, let me give you an example, right? I actually feel... This is where I kind of really realize I might be outside of the box, and I think it's perfectly fine, but you guys might think I'm egotistical or I'm just crazy or whatever, right? Check this out. So I was just chilling with this shorty the other day, right? And that, like I told you, this was a fucking 1,000 paper cut. It took me away from making videos or editing videos. Sliced of 1,000 paper cuts, right? So that's maybe 2 or 3 slices at boom, 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 because the shit that I did, right? But basically, I'm chilling with this girl, right? And, you know, I love to talk about the life, the world. Like, what are you going to do? Because, like, every girl that I talk to, it's funny because it's, like, all, like, the same, like, low vibrational spirit that these women contain, where I actually feel sorry for them, right? I asked this girl, right, because I have this goal by 25. I got to have this, that, and the third, right? So I want to see another person's vision by the time they're 25, right? So this girl's the same age as me. She's 20. I'm chilling with her. We're going on a walk, right? I'm asking her, what do you vision out of this life? Like, what do you want out of this world? Because I know everything that I say I want, it could happen. And it really, if I really want it to happen, it's going to happen. You feel what I'm saying? Through the Spirit of the Lord, of me working hard and God's with me, I'm going to accomplish that goal and really visualizing that it's going to happen. You see what I'm saying? So I asked her, by 25, like, how much money do you think you're going to have? Something along the lines of that, right? And this is where I generally felt sorry for this human being. And I didn't say anything after this. I was like, wow, this is crazy. She told me after 5 years, she will have accumulated $25,000. I took a step back and I was like, I was dumbfounded. I was in shock where I didn't even say nothing. I just kept the conversation going outside of that. But that stood out to me, where 5 years, you're only going to have 25,000. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you... You see what I'm saying? Because at 5 years, I need at least $1 million. You see what you see what I'm saying? And not saying that shit gonna come easy, but I know who I am and I'm gonna work towards everything. And I'm really going to get into this grind mode of working 16 hours a day, or 12, at least 10 to 12 hours a day to really accomplish my goals. So I see these like inspirations. I ask these people, and I'm like in my brain, I'm thinking 25,000. That's it. Like what? Like, I feel sorry. But that's their reality. You see what I'm saying? These people don't think of the vision of being a millionaire. I asked her also, do you don't think you're going to be a millionaire? She's like, nah, not really. Like, you know, I'm simple-minded. I want to live in like these, you know, nice little houses and shit. You know, I don't want to like put these false inspirations in my life, because if I don't accomplish them, I'm going to feel sorry. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean if you don't accomplish it? If you want to accomplish to be a millionaire, be a fucking millionaire. Break down the steps. But this is my way of thinking. So I understand their reality. I see it, because it's like, that's it. Like I feel sorry, because I'm like, what the, that's all you want from this world? Like, Because when I talk, I'm like, man, listen, I'm probably going to be in Miami within 2 to 3 years if I want to be. Maybe I'll stay out there. It's just what it is. It's just what's going to happen within my life. But understanding that the way of 1,000 paper cuts is what's going to set you back. Me chilling with that girl even like the other day, that took me out of my realm of being on YouTube. I swear, putting my work and devoting it to YouTube, right? Even for the NBA, right? I'm the biggest Knicks fan in the world. Don't get it twisted. But, you know, taking those 2 to 3 hours as watching the game, it's taking me away from reading a book. That's taking me away from literally doing what I'm supposed to do and being and living in real life. This is what I'm saying. When you're lit in real life, you don't worry about anything else that's going on within this world. Like all of the negative energy, I truly don't really understand a lot of people because they're living at such low vibrations of what they see on TikTok. Understand, the law of attraction works with what you do and what you see on like a day-to-day basis. So if you're watching brain dead pranks or, you know, all sorts of like retarded shit on YouTube, that is like gonna be like, it's no use. It's nothing beneficial to your life. But for me, I listen to podcasts in the morning. I was just listening to Iman Ghazi, man. That bro, he watching the video of how to make $10,000 in step by step, or the blueprint on how to make $10,000 a month. And I'm listening to him as I go to Wawa to get my coffee. You feel what the fuck I'm saying? I'm listening to other people really spit game and teach me things that I need in order to succeed. So that my vision is showing me that I'm going to succeed. Everything that I got going on, all the shit that I hear is me succeeding. That's all it is. That's going to bring me to that pathway of being successful. You know what I'm saying? Understanding and really realizing. It's like when you train a sport, you devote like almost your life to that sport. So that when you're training boxing, you want to do everything that a boxer does, a real boxer. If you want to be a pro world heavyweight champion or whatever, you watch Mike Tyson's fucking his morning routines. What he does, 4:30 in the morning, he goes on a 5-mile run. You see what you need to do in order to be successful in the realm of boxing, and you do that. 4:30, go to run. Come home, eat some food, rest a little bit, then go train some pad work and hit the bag, do all sorts of training. And then it's body training. We're doing like 1,000. I think he used to do like 1,000 crunches or some shit. He used to have like this crazy workout routine and shit. But that's what you do in order to be successful in your realm. So you're watching what you need to do to be successful. That is going to bring the law of attraction towards you because your only vision is things that are going to help you. Listening to Andrew Tate, listening to millionaires, listening to people honestly like me talk about goals and shit, you're going to achieve your goals. If your goals was to work out 3, 4, 5, 6 times out of the week, listening to me telling you bare minimum, get the fuck up and go do 5 fucking workouts out of the week is bare minimum, you start to realize like, yeah, real players, real ones who are out here, the real killers are working out at least 5, 6 times out of the week, bare minimum. So you put that into your game of, okay, how do I break this up? I got to find ways or find time to hit the gym, and you'll be successful in the gym. You will start to see progress. You'll start to hold yourself to higher standards. You don't want to bench no fucking 135. That shit's too light. We got to do 225. We got to do 275. We got to do 315. We have to do all of these goals that you set out forward. And when you're really visualizing, you're watching fucking gym videos. I'm still really into the gym, but I don't watch as much like content for the gym as much anymore because I try to stay away from social media. These are the 1,000 paper cuts that, you know, even listening to so much information online about the gym, it kind of skewed my perception of what I'm supposed to do in the gym. You know, it's crazy of like the amount of information that I learned. It in a way, it kind of hindered me as in the gym because some YouTubers or some TikTokers or some bullshit ass influencers will literally like, no, this is the way to do it, or this is how much rep range, or this, that, and the third. This is what you're supposed to be doing. This is what you're supposed to be eating. This is the diet. This is that. It took so much into my brain where I'm like, what the fuck? I just need to work out. You know what I'm saying? I need to train hard. I need to eat protein, get the bare minimum of protein throughout the day, and you will grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Watching, oh, this is the way that you hit a unilateral raise or whatever the fuck. Like, just shut up. Like, that shit is so, just go work out, train hard, fucking eat your body weight protein, and you'll be all right. You see what I'm saying? And you basically have to devote your life to the things that you want out of this life. That's all it is. That's the law of attraction. The things that you hear, the things that you say, and the things that your subconscious mind picks up on. When I say I'm going to be great, I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm going to help my family, I'm going to get this money, I'm going to do everything that I say I'm going to do, I'm going to be a great YouTuber, I'm going to work towards that and apply my whole life thought process towards YouTube and like accomplishing my goals of hitting 10,000 subscribers, of helping people with valuable informational videos that not a lot of people really make. You see what I'm saying? This is the shit that really separates me from a lot of other people, because like I said, the average human, that person just told me she's gonna make 25,000 in 5 years. Like what do you mean? Like what the fuck are you talking about? Like, bro, you gotta aim way higher for that and implement and strive your life towards it. That's the way of it is. But if you have all of these distractions, the way of 1,000 cuts is the perfect example of this. If you have all of these distractions your way, it's going to take you away from your goals, the main purpose of providing good informational YouTube videos, of you reading books, right? For instance, the Knicks game is on tonight. I'm going to watch the game because I'm not going to lie. I'm going to sacrifice some time to watch that game. But I know that's a cut. You see what I'm saying? You're vulnerable, but you see it as like, okay, I know that's a cut that's taking me away what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? And the Knicks mean a lot to me, so that's why I'm doing it. But it is taken away from me editing, or it's taken me away from me reading more books and getting more knowledge. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? So you start to see the next level of yourself is to stop watching basketball games, to stop watching all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this on a day-to-day basis, but the social media, yeah, I am. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, for a while I was. Now I just deleted it before even making this video so that I could understand that I'm going to go a month without this shit because I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? This is taking me away from my path and what I'm supposed to do. Dating apps too. It's like, almost like a fucking addictive game where you're just going to see what bitches like you. Like, it's so weird because sometimes I'm not even hitting up the bitches. I'm just looking to see which one likes me. You know what I'm saying? This is where I understand, or which ones that I match with. This is where I understand women for, like, they get these ego boosts and shit like that from like guys on their fucking Tinder or all of these like dating apps where they're seeing which guy likes them. And for a bad bitch, she's going to have thousands, like hundreds of likes, bro. Hundreds of likes. So it's kind of in the game of like, okay, which one do I want? You know what I'm saying? And they get these ego boosts and they think like they're the shit just because they look good, but they don't really bring value to the world. But like literally, like, this is where the ego boost comes, and it comes like a game where like I'm just going on these apps, not even to flirt, not even, sometimes I don't even spit my game. I just want them to text me, or I'm seeing which ones I'm like connecting with or matching with. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's so weird. You know what I'm saying? Even like, you got to realize the paper cuts that are killing you as a human, and taking them away, getting rid of them is the next level of Patrick, right? For me or for you, the next level of Johnny, whatever your name is, that will give you so much more time to read these books, live more stress-free, live in a life of real life, going out for walks, talking to people, communicate with people in real life. You know, people who literally be in the same room as you, they'll literally be just there, like, texting you when you're across the, like, fucking couch for them. Like, people are fucking brain dead. Like, bitch, come up and speak to me. Or, dude, come speak to me. The fuck are you sending me a text message for? You're literally right there, you fucking brain dead bot. So really understand what the fuck is going on. The distractions is what's taking you away from your ultimate goals. Really dialing in and locking in. It could be women. Understand, it could be women. It could be porn. More times than not, it's probably porn for you guys. Social media, Instagram, Tinder, TikTok, all of these dating apps. Video games being the biggest one that people don't really want to give up, which pisses me off because I gave that up when I was 15. You feel what I'm saying? But video games, fucking, wasting time with bad friends, partying, you know what I'm saying? People who are not, being around people who are not good for you. All of these vices that are distracting you from your goals and your vision. This is what will take you away from your goals. You have to get rid of the distractions to let the law of attraction bring you transactions. You feel what the fuck I'm saying? This makes perfect sense, because when you get off of these apps that I don't give a fuck. I'm done with all of this talking shit. I'm really going to have to really dial the fuck in on my YouTube. I don't care. You might think I'm dialed in because I'm making a video a day, but that's like, in my mind, that's bare minimum. So I need to make more videos, not even throughout the day, but I want to have videos set out for weeks ahead. That's the next goal. That's the next level of Patrick. So I must put that work in to do so. You feel what the fuck I'm saying? So you guys are going to get this video today. But I have videos that I have to edit. Even sometimes I get a little lazy and I don't edit like a little bitch, but I understand what is hindering me. The social media, the eating, even bad diets take me away from my goals. You understand that when I eat a big ass fucking meal, or if I had a cheat meal, right? I understand that if I have this cheat meal, that I don't even want to do the work, where I don't want to edit my videos on my MacBook, because I get even tired or lethargic, or I just get really tired where I have this big meal. I just want to chill, lay down and watch some YouTube or some shit. Like a pussy. I understand that I could raise my hand when I act like a bitch. I'm acting like a bitch. You feel what I'm saying? I got to tighten the fuck up. So I need y'all to understand this shit. My next level, you're going to see it. You will see it before your eyes. The law of attractions works. The manifestation works. Everything that you have going on, it will work. I promise you. Just cut off all the distractions, the bullshit. Bad friends, bitches, these hoes, partying, smoking, drinking, alcohol. Cut away that, and you'll realize you have so much time to achieve your goals that you don't even want to go back to being on social media, right? Especially on retention. I make all these videos for retention as well, because retention goes hand in hand with this shit. You see what I'm saying? Hand in hand, because when you are on retention, you have to transmute your sexual energy to your goals so that you can accomplish something and really become great as a man. You see what I'm saying? You got to go for your goals head on, full focus. Stay away from the bitches. Stay away from all of the bullshit that is hindering your success. Like I said, it's hindering your success. You'll become something of greater. So I love you, bro. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, bro. And I'm going to leave my last video right here for you guys. So stay yourself, stay 300, and whatever you do in life, trust me, I believe you, bro.